Alrighty, better get myself ready. A biology teacher uses a 15 litre. You're going to have to think about that one. To bring cows' eyeballs to school for his students to dissect. Lovely. The inside of the chili bin is a cuboid with a base, and not a cube, a cuboid. A base is 30 centimetres long. It's going to be 30, and it's 25 wide. So we've got that base, but we've actually got a bit of a height thingy going on there, so we don't know what that is at the minute. The eyeballs are roughly spherical and 5 centimetres in diameter. Okay, so this is centimetres, that's centimetres, and they're 5 centimetres. Okay, calculate the maximum number of eyeballs that will fit into the chili bin if a square grid stacking arrangement is used. So we're imagining the eyeballs are actually going to be stacked up like that. You're not going to get any of this sort of saving space business. What volume of crushed ice could theoretically be fitted around them? We'll imagine it water. That'll be easier. You may have to work out the height. And we've got the volume of a sphere. So I think the first thing is we've got 15 litres. And what you need to know is that 1 mil is 1 centimetre cubed. Okay? So 15 litres is how many mils? How many mils in a litre? 1,000. So we've got 1,500 centimetres cubed. So we're going to have the height times the 25 times the 30, that equaling 1,500. So I'm going to get my little calculator out, and I'm going to clear, and I'm going to go 1, 5, 1, 2, 3 zeros, and I'm going to divide by 25 times 30. I'm doing some algebraic rearrangements to get my height equals 20 centimetres. Now it's very nice that these eyeballs are going to stack so nicely. I don't have to worry about the fact that, yeah, this is a multiple of 5, that's a multiple of 5, and that's a multiple of 5. So I'm quite sweet there with my little eyes lined up. I'm not so sweet about the eyes though. Okay, so what's the next bit of my question? I go back to my question. I found out the height. Interestingly, it said, hint, you may like to work out the height. So I've actually told you what to do first, so that's fine. Okay, so next thing, I think I want to know how many eyeballs fit in there. So if they're stacked this way, I'm going to divide that by 5, divide that by 5, and divide that by 5. So that's going to be 6 eyeballs this way, 5 eyeballs that way, and 4 eyeballs that way. So 6 times 5 by 4 by 6. So let's go 5 by 4 by 6. I have got 120 eyeballs. So 120 eyeballs. Okay. Does that make sense? Let's find our volume of an eyeball. So the volume of an eyeball, we need to have pi r squared. So the volume equals 4/3 pi times, pi r cubed. But r equals, if these eyeballs are 5 this way, then the radius is going to be 2.5 centimetres. So the volume is going to be equal to, grab my trusty calculator, clear, and we're going to go 4/3 times by pi, shift pi, times by my radius to the power of 3. So I have a volume of 65.45 centimetres. Now, what was our volume here? 1, 5 and 000. So let's go. The total volume of 15000, we're going to divide by 65.45, and what do we get? 229. And how many eyeballs did we say would fit? 120. Gosh, that's a lot of wasted space. I wonder if I've made a mistake. I'll check that in a little bit. But anyhow, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go 65.45 times by the number of eyeballs, which I think was 120. Yep. I'm going to times by 120. So I get the volume of eyeballs, and I'm going to have the 15000 minus that amount, that answer, and then I should have the amount of ice. Okay, now I've checked the answer and I have got the right amount of space, the 7146 centimetres cubed. I've got the correct number of eyeballs, 120. And I think that with looking at the answer, looking at the question, and looking at my ramblings, if you can't work it out for yourself, try again tomorrow. That's my best advice.